Hello, my name is Ben Branco, and I'd love to welcome you to my classroom. Here, have a look around. As you can probably tell, this is not the classroom that you took for Algebra 1. My students work in groups every day. There's a digital smartboard. They're encouraged to use calculators. They're encouraged to work on their computers, and they're encouraged to work with each other. They have smartboards or whiteboards all around the room to work on. And what is this? A teacher's desk in the middle of the room? This has to be some wonky new theory. And you would be right. This is a new theory. It's called blended learning. It's where we take the traditional classroom and we blend it with the digital environment that students are exposed to now. We combine the two together to create a learning environment that really promotes student learning and growth. Where did I begin this journey? Well, I began this journey in the middle of my 7th year teaching middle school mathematics. It had been over 10 years since I had graduated my undergraduate degree, and I was a pretty traditional teacher. Students were in rows of desks. It was unimaginative in the classroom, and there was not much application of the studies to the real world. So I thought it was time for a change. During this program that I enrolled in, there were a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I was very overwhelmed at the first login, seeing all the material that I needed to complete. But once I began reading the first assigned book, Blended by Horn and Staker, I really started to get the wheels turning of how I can apply this strategy to my classroom. Another high was creating my e-portfolio. Second time through, first one wasn't so good. Low, reading. I'm a math person. There's a lot of reading in this program, so you have to apply yourself. High though, working with a group of people. And it was the same group throughout the entire program. So that was a great opportunity to congeal with these people and understand where they come from and give input to each other for what we can do better. But what have I created? Well, you saw it, my classroom. This weird environment that students are not learning in. It's learner-centered. It's using the COVA approach, giving students choice in their learning, having them take ownership of their learning, giving them a voice in what they actually study, and doing it through authentic learning opportunities. And I've incorporated many new digital programs for these students so they can access their learning inside the classroom and just as easily at home. And what have I done? Well, like I said, my classroom. I've also created the e-portfolio that I spoke about. I've created a professional learning class for my coworkers year long so they can join me in this blended learning program. I've also created multiple blended learning units for my classroom, and I'm doing it not only for the advanced class that I wanted to begin with, but I'm also applying it to my Math 8 class now. And all of this is centered around having a growth mindset. So right now, I'm continuing to implement my blended learning plan for all of my classes, and I'm beginning to attract teachers to this learning environment, either by them walking by the classroom and seeing the weird layout, or from the students clamoring about it in their other classes. But what's next? Well, I need to get more teachers. I need to attract more people to this program. I need to spread blended learning and keep improving it so that all students can really excel inside the classroom and as lifelong learners. This journey has been a blast, and I'm very excited that I took it. I'm excited for where this road will lead me now that I have this awesome opportunity of blended learning for myself, my students, and my peers.